so far, the kind of stuff that I found out is as long as you're making sure to get the basic nutrients that you need, your baby's going to be fine. But this maybe could tell us a little bit more about whether if I eat bad things, what effect it might have on my baby. Talking to Hazel just briefly over the phone was interesting. Her cohort study started getting women before they even became pregnant, so it meant that they had an idea of what they were eating long before they became pregnant.
It's not easy for a woman to eat a healthy diet if everyone's eating an unhealthy diet around her, so this isn't just a message for women, it's a message for men as well. There'll be two things I focus in on at the moment. One is the importance of the woman's diet before, during the pregnancy on her children, because the patterns she sets up for eating for herself are what then she uses in the quality of diet she feeds her children. And the other side of it is findings that we've shown about low vitamin D levels being linked to later bone health in children.
Today I'm here at the Royal Veterinary College, and it's because I've found this really interesting research about junk food in rats and the sort of effect that on the offspring of rats when their mothers eat junk food during their pregnancy. So I'm really excited to find out a little bit more about this.
Junk food is defined by food that is very dense in energy and contains a lot of fat, sugar and or salt. So we fed pregnant rats either a control diet, which is the standard laboratory rodent feed, and the experimental groups were fed the junk food diet. So they had free access to all of this junk food, and they also had access to their standard healthy chow. This roughly represents how much fat you would get from a control group. So offspring fed a control diet, healthy diet, from gestation up to the end of adolescence. The second group is when the mothers are fed a healthy diet in pregnancy and lactation, and then at weaning, the offspring are given free access to junk food up to the end of adolescence. So they eat what they want, okay? And the last group is the fat taken from offspring fed the junk food diet from fetal life up to the end of adolescence. So you can see they've got almost twice as much abdominal fat than those born to a mother-fed, healthy, balanced diet. By being exposed to junk food diet before birth, through the maternal diet in pregnancy and lactation, those offspring were developed obesity earlier in life. They overate and they developed a greater taste for junk food than those born to mothers fed a healthy diet.
By seeing all the fat that had been laid on into these babies' stomachs and abdominal regions and livers from their mothers being fed junk food during pregnancy and during the breastfeeding stage, I started to realize a little bit more about my own, responsibility in making sure that not only do I make sure that I get all the nutrients that I need, but that I also don't overdo it and don't take in too much energy and don't take in too much saturated fat. I went and had a salad for lunch after that. I sent off for my grant, and a week later I got it paid into my account. I didn't end up spending it on food at all, actually. I put it into an ISA. I'm going to make sure that I spend it on something healthy and something that goes towards the well-being of my baby. Because that's something I've definitely taken away from talking to these scientists is, there's something you can do at every stage of the pregnancy. But if you're going to beat yourself up over eating a biscuit or some full-fat cheese, it's just not going to be worth it. But it's just important not to eat that the whole way through. That's what I've gone away with.